So customizing kvCORE, Boldtrail, which is ultimately the same platform, just a new revolution. So Boldtrail is kvCORE, kvCORE is Boldtrail. I'm just saying this now, depending on when you're watching it. It is ultimately the same content that I'm going to be sharing here. Customizing your system to match different types of real estate niches, no matter if it's an investor or a luxury client, first-time home buyers, even repeat clients, is very, very important so that we can have a better connection with our audience, our customer journey. And the importance of tailoring your CRM to match that means that you're also going to stand out in the crowd. So somebody's like, that's my girl, that's my guy. And your content leaning into what they care about will also make sure that you're starting to build rapport. They're starting to say, they're like me. And there's a lot of different facets of this. So if you are a real estate agent and you are using kvCORE, you're using Boldtrail, and you have a diverse set of markets that you focus on, you want to make sure that you are optimizing your CRM tools. So there's a lot of really awesome key features inside Boldtrail that I love, and it's exactly the reason why I chose that as my platform of choice. Now, why do I like it? Why would you like it? Maybe you're a beginner and you're not sure yet. Maybe you've been using the platform, but maybe not necessarily thought all this through. So stay to the end, because I am going to tailor and talk about a lot of different aspects of this, which is going to increase your closings. It's going to increase your conversion. It's going to make sure that you're attracting your ideal customer, and all of these different components of Boldtrail / kvCORE. Moving forward, I'm just going to use the word Boldtrail. We want to leverage so that we can hit each other, not only like hit the clients, hit the leads, right? Not only at the beginning when they first get to know us, but meaning that through the customer journey, all the way through your retention, your repeat clients is very, very important. So before we move forward, I do want to share with you, go ahead and look in the links to join me in my free live kvCORE lead generation and website boot camps, because inside of that, then I'm going to go into this in more depth. Okay, so look out for the different links so that you can join me in one of my free sessions. All right, so let's get going. So what are the things that you should be customizing? First of all, with Boldtrail and kvCORE, Boldtrail, I know even I get tired of hearing myself say this. I've recorded this in the latter part of 2024. So there's just the conversion happening now. So they provide a website. So that is like our forward-facing, our very important feature that we want to make sure is really customized. They offer the ability to change your home screen so that you can have featured areas. You can add videos to the front of it. And also you can create custom pages. And there's a lot of different variety of custom pages. So I always welcome people to look at my website, my Kim Barber Group sales website. So you can go to Kim Barber Group, KimBarberGroup.com, and you can look at the front page. You can look at my different custom pages and know that all of those things can be built in your kvCORE. I built them myself. So again, join me in one of my free live events, or even go to KimBarber.com and we can start helping you to set this up for you, because I know that this can be a challenge and a bit overwhelming for people. So you could try both of those websites and we can set this up for you as well. So what are we setting up? So they have landing pages, and the landing pages can be configured so that when the customer comes to your website or, to your ad, it's going to say like, get your free market report, get your free list of distressed homes for sale, get your list of luxury homes like yours. So these are things that you'll get for free, which ultimately is going to be them giving their information to you, and you're going to give them some information that you've squeezed down that matches the criteria that you've put on the page. So to that point, there's also squeeze pages. And the squeeze pages, which I'll talk about more, just basically squeezes the specific kind of information that you want to provide. So for example, distressed properties. If you're going to target investors, you might have a squeeze page or a landing page that says, get your free list of weekly distressed properties in your specific area. So you're squeezing it down to, maybe you pick the tag that says distressed or fixer upper. And then you've labeled this landing page, investors, distress, short sales, foreclosures. So when they land on a page, it looks fancier. And on the back end, it squeezed down this information. They give you the data that they want, the listings, etc. And that's really a great feature of kvCORE that, dare I say kvCORE, old dog, new tricks, that is great for lead generation. So that's one of the things that's really important, that you can tailor these landing pages. Then when they come into the system, you can add lead tags. So going with the idea of the investor, you can actually say, you can add the tag investor. Now they use the word hashtags. Some people like to use the word labels. Whatever is your word of choice, they do use the word hashtag. So you can tag these different people with the labels. You can even add where they came from, so that you know which landing page it's coming from. So you can add different things, which is great. There's custom fields and notes that you can add to these different persons, no matter what kind it is. So, but then, like I said, you can really highlight your niche. And then when the lead comes in, you can add different contents based on your conversation. And then that also allows you to segment the information. So if they come in on an investor pool, are they also a luxury buyer? Well, likely not, or they're a luxury owner who also now invests in homes. So the great thing is that the journey is you as your real estate agent, me, I can say, for example, that I like to help people buy and sell at the same time, which means that if you go to my KimBarberGroup.com, you'll see I have some target niches. And then when they come to the site, I have sales funnels that they can get guides that says, buyer guide, seller guide. I have videos, buy and sell at the same time. Then when they come in, I can add notes, I can add hashtags, which label them of where they came in, and I can even use them then to do the automation, which helps me with the nurture. So those are really key features: the custom lead tags, they call them hashtags, the automation, the custom, like the landing pages that you can put as websites, you can use for lead generation. And that allows you to segment your lists so that you know where people are coming from. And when you do ads or conversations with them, you'll quickly see where they came from and what kind of people and what message you want to send to them. Very, very good feature. And it very much creates a warm rapport with them right off the bat. So customizing real estate for luxury buyers. You can have a lot of strategies about, getting high net worth people that go a variety of different choices in the way that we use our language, but also the way that we set up our website, the look and style. So the fact that they actually provide us a website that automatically connects to the back end so that we can make it look luxury. Then when they come into the specific luxury type of automation, which you can connect them together, then that is a way that we really can point out to us, we are a luxury buyer. There's going to be content that they want that's going to be very much different than the content that a first-time home buyer is. For example, like I say with mine, somebody that's a luxury buyer likely has a house that they want to sell, or maybe they're a cash buyer, or maybe they want to know about luxury, like high jumbo loans and different kinds of conversations. So when you're targeting these kinds of people, also there's a look to luxury. I mean, we all know this. There's different colors and styles. You can tailor your website, you can tailor your landing pages and such so that it will attract and it will appeal like that. So that's a great feature. Then you can also have like more special VIP campaigns that maybe you're going to have a VIP event, but there's things that nurture to high level clients. And if you're not yet working with them, it's okay. Know that you can automatically make your website look like this, and they're not going to know any of the difference. You can do all of your research on the back end, understand the market, and you can start sending them videos and campaigns and things that all of a sudden they'll be like, this must be a luxury person, which is awesome. So you can do content customization, which is wonderful. You can showcase how to do property updates. You can showcase other luxury listings by showing them market reports, and then have video tours that you can give to them all inside these automations, which is like sending emails out, but just having some stuff inside of it, again, that maybe highlights a property, maybe that highlights a program. And so there are different things that you can do to customize for luxury clients. So customizing for first-time home buyers, we still have the same features that we can leverage. Again, the website, you can leverage like some pages that maybe have some videos about you talking about the buying process, from them buying their first home to lenders that are basically having programs for them that help them make that first-time home buyer. So again, it starts with the front end, which is the website, your niche, and then you can tailor, resources and guides that you can give them. And so I want to share this again, that if you go to kimbarber.com and you want to have a lesson, I have some courses there that talk about how to create a page that then drops them the guides. And the great thing is that you can create these for free. So look on my kimbarber.com website and you can get a mini course on how to create a custom page that then makes a funnel where you can give them a guide about buying their first home, buying a luxury property, selling and buying at the same time. So look for that course and it will definitely help you move this over into tactical. So with the first-time home buyers or any buyers, then you can set up your nurturing campaigns. And depending on which kind of buyer it is, then you also can drop like essentials of things that they need to do to prepare for their buyer's journey. This is a number of things. I want to make sure that I focus on the kvCORE, the features. So when we go down the rabbit hole of all of these conversations, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, reach out to us with my free consultations and things like this to get more tips and tricks. You can look at that in the links down below. Okay, so listen, you can do they have the ability to do pre-made email templates, which is wonderful. So for example, I have an email template that is specifically designed for investors. So when I talk to them, I can say, I'm going to send you a list of questions via email. If you can go ahead and take a look at that and be prepared for our consultation. Or if you can take a look at that and go ahead and give me some of the answers behind, etc. So you can have these pre-made email templates, which is wonderful. So you can do them in a blast. You can put them in an automation. You can have them just, individually ready for you, which saves a lot of time. So these are some great features that you can use, for attracting luxury, for attracting first-time home buyers, and also for saving your time, which of course means saving your money. So with these, remember I mentioned data, lead, customization and segmentation. What it means is that you can add those hashtags that say luxury buyer, investor, first-time home buyer, buy, sell at the same time, where they came in from their lead source, like the landing page, which will help you be able to, when you call them, be able to look and see who they are, where they came from, put them in certain, follow-ups and automations and stuff like this. So that's very, very great feature in a way that you can segment your information or save time or create rapport, because you can be like, you came in on this landing page, or I see that you are looking to buy and sell at the same time, or it looks to me that you're a first-time home buyer. Is that correct? These are some of the things that you could do when you have this set up at your fingertips. So customizing for real estate investors, again, I'm going to go back to the front end. Maybe you have some landing pages or squeeze pages that are specific to distressed properties, fixer-uppers, foreclosures, short sales, all of these things that the investors love those keywords. And so you can set those pages up on the front end. Maybe you can have a video on your custom page that is on your website. Again, you can go to mine, kimbarbergroup.com, and see that I've got some videos embedded in there, which really help me close more business from my website. When I go on the appointment, they're like, I already know that I want to work with you, but they come into my nurturing, your follow-up. And so you can set up these different alerts with all of these buyers. You can set up market reports so that we're telling them about the home that they own, if that's a luxury buyer. The same thing with an investor. Usually investors own a home, but you can also then send them property alerts that consistently make sure that they get the content that they need. Very, very important. Again, it allows you to create that connection and give them the content that people want, which is home values, properties, expertise, local focused expertise. And what you want is to attract the people that match the kind of business you want to attract. So the next layer, of course, is then personalization. Now, I've mentioned this a couple times, in these different examples, but what we want to do is we want to add our personalized tips and tricks and conversations based on the kind of people they are. But for mine, I just want to share with you that in my automation, a lot of people do things with like buyers and sellers, And that's the kind of automations they set up. For me, I like to do my automations also based on time. So again, if you want to know more about that, you can go to my website and learn more. It's a very unique and differentiating way that I do my automation because I like to meet people where they are, which means that you can build the same kind of automation. But if you don't want to, then you can look for the links and set up an appointment with us or check it out online and we can tell you more about that. The most important thing is that in your automation, in your workflow, you can set this up where you're checking in with them so that you don't lose track of the leads. You know, for me, I have it set up by 4 months or 6 months or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I have 12, 15, 18, and 24 for those people that have told me they plan to buy and sell. So if you're interested to know more about that, you can reach out to me or you can build your own. And those are some ways that you can make sure that you're checking in with them based on the lead activity, based on what they've told you over the phone, which is a huge, one of my favorite features, the most productive features that they have in kvCORE is taking the workflow automation and setting it up so that you don't lose track of leads. You manage the customer journey along there. So whether you're a first-time home buyer agent, whether you luxury or you want to move into luxury, you can set that precedent up on your online presence all the way through their journey of the nurturing, kind of content you're providing. The tags and the notes help you so that when you call them, you know what it is that, where you found them, what are your notes about the conversation. You can be using those hashtags and tags to basically be able to launch certain specific campaigns, which are wonderful. And you can understand how to do your high prioritized leads. I use the status to do my high prioritized leads. You can use tags. I know a lot of people like to have hot leads or warm leads or whatever kind of leads, luxury leads, whatever it is, your neighborhood. And all of these things also help you with filters. So filters are just a saved search for you so that you can know which leads are what. So I hope this has been helpful for you. The kvCORE CRM is an amazing, powerful CRM. Boldtrail, if you haven't gone to Boldtrail, then what they've done basically is they've added a lot of features to that, and it's going to be their platform that they're growing and bringing out. So they're integrating older platforms together into one that came from a baseline of kvCORE, and then they're just adding a bunch of great features on top of it. All of these things are great from the website front end, where then the leads come in, and then you have the opportunity to reach out to them, implement your automation. You can segment them by using the hashtags. You can use the hashtags to kick off campaigns. And then when you go through these things, it allows you to stay in touch with them, to meet them where they are. And then that also then helps you to close more business and then keep them as lead retention. So the whole journey is manageable on the platform. And these are some things. So again, I help coach people with kvCORE. I help increase people's success, not just here's how to use the platform, but here's how to increase your success harnessing the power of kvCORE. So if you would like me to help you with this, again, click on the links, visit my website, kimbarber.com, join me in one of my free events. You can go and find them also on my website because again, it is my goal to increase your success. And after having sold over 950 homes as of the time of this recording, again, having spent 16 years in technology, having reverse engineered what I've done and put that into my automation, there are tons of ways that I'm helping agents, and I would love to help you too. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Click on the notifications. And if you have a comment, if this has been helpful for you, I would love to hear your feedback. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. And look at the next one that's in here in the end card because it will connect you to one that I think will help you next.